Okay, so paint day is here, and it is not an ideal day, but the sun is out. It's about 50 degrees, and it's pretty windy, but the wind's coming from the opposite side, so I think I'll be okay. I'm going to try to shoot with a little bit lower pressure so it doesn't go everywhere, and we'll see how it comes out, but I'm ready. You know that Geico commercial where they go, what day is it? Hey, what day? It's hump day? No, this is paint day. Hey, what day is it? It's paint day. Anyway, let's take a look at what we're doing. All right, she's all masked off, ready to go. I'm gonna cut my line right here. I don't think I'm gonna use a blending agent. I think I'm just gonna have a straight line right there at that body break. And then here, I'm just gonna try to feather it out and then just buff it there. The bottom's you're not gonna notice it down here on the bottom. So I think we're good. I like to not have to use a blender if I don't have to, and that's where we're kind of gonna be at with this. Jennifer was like, are you ready to paint? She moved her car all the way back to the back end of the driveway. If I get paint out there, I'm in trouble. Alright, I got all my crap. I got my Sharp FX3000 spray gun, which I have cleaned out. We're using the 3M PPS system of cups, which makes it super easy and cool to paint, throw it away. Easier to clean up the gun. I love those. Got our paint, all the mixing materials. We're using a fast urethane reducer because it's cold out. And we're going to use some Speedo Lime Clear to clear it out, which I've had really good luck with for really inexpensive clear. So we'll get this mixed up. And last but not least, remember, always get you a new 3M spray mask when you're going to be painting paint, especially the clear. These are about 22 bucks, and it will protect your lungs and keep a lot of bad things from happening. So, got a new 3M spray mask. Awesome! The color match is excellent, and the bodywork looks pretty decent. I'm putting on very light coats rather than heavy coats because of the temperature. So this is just the first coat. Then I go back in with a few more. We'll just see how it goes, but I'm happy with the color match. It looks real good. Hard to see in the light that I've got, but it's looking really good. I'm going to probably put one more coat of color on it, and then we'll be ready to clear it. I don't even care anymore. Looks good. The bad thing about painting in cooler temperatures is that you've got a real tendency to get waterfalls and have it run off the side of the car. So I'm having to be really careful not put too much clear on it at once. I've added just a little bit of extra activator in it. We're going to shoot some clear and see what happens, and hopefully it won't be like just Niagara Falls. All right, it's looking pretty sharp. When you're doing your clear coat, you're mainly worried about, you don't want to get a bunch of waterfalls in it, and get it thick enough so when you wet sand it, you're not going to sand through into your base coat. As far as getting like some orange peel and anything like that, you're going to get that. Where are you going? What? Where are you leaving to? What? So my granddaughter and it's Lolly, it's not Grandma, it's Lolly, and I'm Pop. They're going for a ride in the Lexus while I stay and work. What's up with that? Huh? Harper, can you say hey? First time on the Redneck Garage, girlfriend. What you doing? That is my granddaughter. Awesome.
Harper Bell.
Well, if you can see it, I did get a little bit of a run right there, which is not a big deal. You can sand it out. However, I'm going to let it flash out a little bit longer than originally thought before I lay a little bit more in it, and I'll go light over that area. There's not much I can do about it. Well, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. The color match was good. Probably could have blended that. Once I wet sand it down with some 3000 grit and buff it, I don't think you'll ever see that little line right there at that body crease. And there's a little slight line at that corner of the fender, but for the most part, I'm super happy with it. Alright, so what I'm going to try out today is the Spot Clean Pro Heat Bissell, bought from Amazon for about 100 bucks, and a drill brush power scrubber. May need it, may not, I don't know. But this is pretty cool. It fits on your Milwaukee drill, I think they even show one there. And you can scrub stuff with it, nylon scrubber. I don't know. You can kind of see the seats have a few stains in them, coffee, whatever. I'm going to shampoo it. I'm going to try the driver's side first and see how it shampoos out, because you know, you don't want to leave a janky car to someone else. Man, I didn't even have to use the power brush. This thing sucked all the dirt up. That little scrubber on the end of it worked great. You can see the other seat's kind of janked. I'll do the same thing after this one dries, but heck, that looks great. Well, there's the victim right there.
Yeah.
Here's the victim. What do you think about the Prius?
Pumped.
He's pumped.
Yeah, really excited.
He's trading in. This is one less Jeep that's going to be driven. Well, no, that's not true. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story after he leaves. But yeah, this is going to be his and Alex's Prius, and we are. And Alex is a woman, by the way.
It's not mine.
This is going to be a really great car. The bodywork turned out superb. Super happy, man. Looks freaking awesome. Now that's water. I did get one little run right there, but I detailed the inside of it last night. The shampooer that I bought worked like a freaking champ. These seats look new. Cleaned them right up, did the floor mats and the carpet, detailed everything. The car looks like a brand new one, so I couldn't be happier, and we're thrilled that he's able to get this from us. So there you go. And there goes our Prius. Man, that's been a good car. Love that thing. Look at that body work. Looks like a professional did it. So alright, so here's the cool story about the Jeep that Christian's been driving for about 7 years. We got it for him when he was 15 from his uncle Jeremy. Jeremy got it from his uncle Jay. Jay bought it brand new from the showroom. He said, give me the cheapest thing on your lot at a Jeep dealership, and that's what they gave him. This Cherokee, a 2000 model Cherokee, right? So it went through these hands, and Christian's really done a pretty good job. Never just totaled it out. The head gasket thing was his fault, but he's actually kept it running this long. So Jay said, you know what, if you ever get rid of it, give me first refusal. So Christian's giving the Jeep back to Jay and saying, here you go, because his daughter Katie, that's going to be her first car. And Jay said, I want to look at Katie after I restore the thing. He's going to restore it in North Carolina. He said, I want to look at her and say, this is the car that we brought you home in. What a cool story, man. I just love it. I love it. You know, just from this family thing passed down, and then Jay's going to take it and restore it and then give it to his daughter. Super cool story. It still runs good. We're going to do a tune-up on it, go over it before we make the trip to North Carolina to swap. I made him halfway. Me and Christian may drive up there in the Lexus and the Jeep. So we'll see how that works out. But that's what's replacing the Jeep is the Prius, and I couldn't be happier that they've got a really great car that's going to service them for a long time. So there you go. The body work I think came out great. It needs to be buffed and sanded. It did get that one little run, but for the most part, no one would notice if you looked at it. If you fine tune it, if any kind of body work that you do, something like that, especially where you're sculpting it, if you look close enough, you're going to find some imperfections and flaws. I don't care, you know, what you do, unless you're doing a concourse restoration or something. There you go. So I was totally happy with that. They're going to be great with it, and it's out of my driveway. We're going to be looking at tuning up a Versa, some other stuff. I got to get the Jeep out, charged up, all that. Try to get a soft top on it. Here we go. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.